Time for some NuWave oven cooking in the Class B. So it's still raining. I got the NuWave Mini out. And I set it back on there. I already put aluminum foil on the bottom and I sprayed it with PAM. And that helps a lot. You can just throw the aluminum foil away at the end and then things won't stick to the grill as much. And because it's raining, I'm not doing the London broil, so we're gonna do some inside cooking stuff. So I have a Smithfield slow roasted golden rotisserie flavor pork tenderloin. Yay. And I have the card here and it's thawed maybe a little bit. And the card tells me tenderloins 10 to 12 minutes aside or 20 minutes aside if frozen. So I'm gonna start out with 15. Anytime that card tells you something, it's not enough time. You gotta cook it longer. So we'll get this thing on there. Hold on a second, I gotta open it. All right, you can probably still hear that rain coming down. All right, on it goes. Come out of there. Take two. Let's open it up a little bit more. Take two, there we go. And these are pretty good. And they just barely fit in the Mini. I'll get it situated. There we go. Wipe my hands off. And as I said, start this 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It's like the Mini was designed for a pork tenderloin. Cook time, it's 350. Automatically, if you want it to go lower, you have to change the power level, but it's always 350. I'll do 15 minutes. And away it goes. And with that, I'm doing something real fancy. I saw these at Aldi's. They had a few different flavors. These are baked beans. These are Dr. Pepper baked beans. And I know a lot of times people will use sodas in baked beans. And I'm just going to nuke these up. And I'm going to eat them with that. And I have a few other flavors that I'll try on this trip. I think they had 3 or 4 flavors and I grabbed a can of each. So that's going to cook. All right, we're within a minute. Sorry for that little bit of noise, but the vent fan's going. It's heating up in here. It has rained all day long because I bring the rain. But it's supposed to stop after today. Alright, so we'll take this off gently. I don't like setting it on there because it gets pretty hot. I don't want to melt the damn thing. I don't have the rack thing with me. Alright, we're going to flip it. Put it back on, and I can already tell it's going to take more, but cook time 15 minutes, and we'll see how it's doing after that. Alright, it's coming along. It's been going 4 minutes on this side, but like I said, I'm going to have to make sure to cook it a little extra. They are always far too optimistic on their cook times. We will pan back. We're down to about 2 minutes left. These things are really good, and it's like a super no prep meal kind of thing. You know, you cut open a bag and you put a tenderloin in a NuWave Mini. And again, since a Class B doesn't have an oven, I love my NuWave Mini. Days like today, where you don't want to be out trying to grill in the rain, it's a great thing to have. And I usually bring some stuff that I can try to use, you know, like contingency meals almost kind of thing. But we're getting there. Got a minute to go, and as I've said, this was half frozen-ish, and I'm gonna cook it the full time that they say for frozen. So I'm gonna flip it and do 5 more minutes. And then very, very important, I have a meat thermometer. It's pork. You gotta check it. But I also tend to like things a little bit more done, so I usually don't have a problem worried about undercooked pork. It has warmed up in here. Getting ready to flip. I'm excited. All right. So again, you have to be very careful with these lids. Back on there. Cook time 5 minutes. All right, we'll be back in 5. Okay, we're getting there. We're under a minute. This is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. Okay. Again, be very careful. These domes can crack. 5 more minutes. All right, and then I will do a temperature check internally with a meat thermometer. We're getting near. We're within a minute again. The internal temperature needs to be 160 to 170. I'll turn that fan on. If that noise has been irritating, I really apologize. It's just getting hot in here. We got an oven going in a 20-foot RV. It's gonna heat it up. Okay. Slowly. It looks pretty. It does awesome on these. Jumping up, there's 100, 120, 140. All right, I think we're good. We'll come back, I got more prep to do. All right, we're gonna crack open the baked beans. Yay! Everybody loves baked beans. Here we go. We're gonna cut it. See how it looks. Looks really good. Smells good too. Okay, we will let it rest. And now we have a bowl. And we got those Dr. Pepper beans. This is gonna get fancy treatment. All right. Into the nucleator with it. All right, so I messed up and started cutting it before I turned the button on. But that is a nice pork tenderloin. It smells good. The RV smells good. I got a crunchy bit on the end, which I like. That look good? Oh man, that's good. The NuWave Mini's my favorite cooking gadget, if not my favorite overall RV gadget. And there are the beans. Dr. Pepper beans from Aldi's. They're very hot out of the microwave. Those are okay. I'll probably buy them again. I look forward to seeing what the other ones taste like when I try those. But YouTubers, if you travel in an RV, a NuWave oven is an awesome thing. If you're able to find NuWave Mini, which are very hard to find because they don't make them anymore. I found them. I bought one original and I found them at thrift stores, so always keep your eyes out. But they work great, especially in a small Class B for 1 or 2 people. And they cook fantastic. You can cook from dead frozen in them. If you're gone somewhere and you forget to do something, you can pop them in frozen and they'll work great. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a great and wonderful day.